Hi everyone, welcome to my new video. Today's topic is a constructor function in JavaScript. How it works, what is the main goal of the constructor function, how to implement this, and so on. So let's go to the VS Code. I will explain you on these few examples here. So here, as you can see, I just wrote a function which is written with a capital letter. It is not necessary to do it this way, but it is commonly agreed through the people that the constructor function is being written with a capital letter, so that people know that this is the constructor function, right? So inside of this function, we need to specify our properties with the this keyword, because each time we invoke the new constructor function with the new keyword, inside the function the new object is being created that is assigned to this, which is the all the properties and objects that are inside this function. And so you can think of it like the object that is holding these values. So like this, right? And after that, after the properties are being created or modified, then at the very last, this is being returned inside our function. And so the main goal of this is that we specified sort of a blueprint for future reuse to make new objects through our code the same way. And yeah, this is basically the main goal of this function. So here, as you can see, I just defined a new variable person that invokes our constructor function with the name property of Bob, right? We can also add new properties to our constructor function, which I do here. So I'm referring to our variable person, and then I'm specified new properties, new property last name, which will be Jones. And we can also add the new methods to our constructor function. So here I'm just adding a new print name method to our function, which will basically console log hello, the name and the last name of the person. Let's just run this code. Let's see what we get. So as you can see, right here I'm just console logging the person object, which is the new student, our constructor function. And so this is basically our object, our new object person value. So person value holds this new object, which was created through our constructor function, right? If we wanted to say, let's say we want to create a new person, new object, right? I'm just making here a new value person2, and then I'm assigning our constructor function student with the name Jack, and then I also add a new property last name with the value Wilson. So if we run this code again, you can see that we basically have two objects that are referring to our constructor function, but are not the same, right? So we can make multiple objects with the same blueprint, but not that are not correlated to each other this way, right? So let me just comment out this code, and let's go ahead and let's see the next example. So here I'm defining a new constructor function, which is a user that gets two parameters, name and the last name, right? And so inside this function, I'm just assigning the name to this, last name, then is admin, which I specified to false as default, and then I'm adding a new method, print user, which will again console log our name with the this.name, this last name, and then our admin. So this value refers to our this properties inside our user constructor function. And here I'm assigning the admin to our new constructor with the Bob and the Jones. And so again, the same story. If we wanted to run this code, I'd say node.js. As you can see, I'm printing the user because I'm accessing the properties of this inside our newly created object, admin, right? So the same story. And let's see our last example, which is a very basic calculator, which holds, which remembers first our second value of numbers. Then I can't really run this code properly because I just I'm passing here prompt method, which is a method of the browser, so we cannot run this code as I wanted to. But we can do this other way, right? So here again I'm assigning our new constructor calculator to variable calculator with a small letter, and then I'm specifying the first and the second values to 5 and a 10. And so what it does, if I run this code, then we'll get 15, right? So again, I'm calling the method inside our newly created object calculator, which is made based on our constructor function, right? And so the last one, here I'm just multiplying the first value, which I assigned it to 10, and our second value also 10, and so this will give us the result of 100. Very simple, right? So what is the flow? Again, what is the flow of the constructor function? The first step is that the function is being executed with the new keyword. So as you saw here, right, I'm executing the constructor function with the new keyword. After that, our this is created inside our function. So as you saw here, right, at the very beginning, that this is being made implicitly inside our function, and then assigning to whatever the function stores. So this is very important that we write all our methods and our properties with the this keyword, which will be then after creation be assigned to the new object that is been that is created inside the function. And the constructor function doesn't hold a return statement, because if we would write a return statement, then basically it will return whatever the this is at the moment of the returning, which is the same the body value of the function. So well, we can do it also other way. We can, if we want, we can write something like this, return, and then write a new object like this, right? But this is not the, I would say, the good practice of using the constructor function. So back to our flow, a new object is being created and assigned to this, right? The function body executes, and if specified, it modifies the this and adds some properties, remove the properties, and the this value is being returned. Very, very simple. And again, you have, if you want to create a new object with the way the constructor function works, you have to call it with the new keyword, because without it, the JavaScript don't know that you want to call it with the as the constructor works. And yeah, the properties, they have to be specified with this inside the constructor, as I mentioned it. And additional, you can write it with the capital letter, you can write it with a small letter, whatever you want, but the most majority of people, they recognize that the constructor function is being written with the capital letter. This is just so you know it. And then again, as I said, the return statement, it is basically optional. You can write it if you really want, but again, it's not necessary, right? So that's it, the constructor function. If you have any questions or have any ideas for new videos, then write it in the comment section, and I will see you next time.